So welcome to my channel and thanks for watching my video. So in this video I'm gonna talk about Braun Series 9 9330S, and then I'm gonna give you a quick comparison with the old model that I had, Series 7 720S. So let's go and see the different elements of this. So as you can see, it says wet and dry, which means that you can use it with or without foam under shower or dry. Let's talk about the head. The head has different parts. So these two parts, these two big parts are called optiphile. They are Braun's innovation, and they call it like hexagon type of shape. These are most responsible for catching hair. This golden part is called hyper lift and cut, which what it does is that it will help to catch flat laying hair, as what they say in Braun's website. And this one, silver one, is called direct and cut, which will get the hair that are grown in different direction and cut them. And there's one very narrow piece of metal that's called skin guard. Braun says that it will help to smoothen the shaving experience, and this is how you release. You have to take both the buttons around the shaver to release this, and this is how it is. Okay, so let me just put it back. Okay, now with regards to how you put it back, as you can see, you can do it two ways. This skin guard can be on top or in the bottom. Some people say that if you put this skin guard on the bottom, it will catch more hair. I'm just not sure. I didn't have any issues with anything. This is the locking mechanism. So you see, you lock it, and when it is locked, it has like 5 different stages for locking. When it is locked, you can easily just, move it to wherever you want, so it doesn't damage the machine. Okay, but let me just go ahead and unlock it so you can see how good it moves. Braun says that it is 10-dimensional because these heads move, and also these moves too. So it gives you a 10-dimensional shave in different parts of your face, particularly like the chin. That's very difficult. Okay. What else here? This is the on and off button, and if you hold it for 5 seconds, you're gonna see, and this is the screen, you're gonna see a lock sign on the screen. So let's do it. Yeah. So you see it's locked. Now it doesn't turn on or anything. Okay. So if I want to turn it back on, I have to do the same. I have to keep this button for 5 seconds. See? And this is good for when you travel. So as you can see, it shows you the remaining charge by bars. Okay. Now in some models, when the remaining charge goes to 10 minutes, I mean, you have 10 minutes of charge, it counts down from 9 up to 0, from 9 down to 0 with numbers. But this model, I don't think if it supports. I think that is for 92 XX models, so whatever that has 92 on it. Okay, so each of these bars will give you approximately 12 minutes of charge. You're going to be given 60 minutes of charge, and later I will talk about how good this battery life is, but it is true. I mean, what they advertise is totally true about this machine. So let's go. You can so this is the charging prompts, so you can charge it direct. So this is my old Series 7 ones. Let me see if it works with this one. Maybe if I do it, yeah, it works. So if you have a Series 7, you can also do that. But anyways, you can do it in 2 different ways. You can either put it in the stand, okay, like this, or you can take the charger from the stand and charge it. Okay, so this was for the charger. This model, the trimmer is in the back. So this is the trimmer. If you want to release it, you have to push this button. Okay. And a good thing is, you might be thinking, okay, so if I lock this in this position, you see that if I want to lift the trimmer, it's going to cause issues for this. But let me show you. As soon as you release that, it will automatically like move the head to a different locking position. Okay, so now let me just, you see it's in this locking position. So let me just go ahead and release. Signs that you see in right now I cannot show you, but there are a couple of signs that it shows you. Maybe I can find the manual and put a picture in the video. So the first sign is definitely the battery bars, which I explained. The second sign is the lock. The third one is I think whenever the time comes for you to change the head, which is after 3 years, it will show you that. I'm not sure if this model shows that or not, but like the Model 7 shows it, which I'm gonna show you later. And in other models that has cleaning station, there's another sign that shows the cleaning time, when the cleaning time comes, and you have to just clean it. Okay, so that is pretty much about it. Let's just go to Model 7 and show you how it is. So this Model 7, as you can see, it is 720S. So it has 2 optifoils and just direct and cut. Okay, it doesn't have the hyper lift and cut. So in this one, if you want to release the head, you have to push this button. So that's how you release it. And this is the head, and this is the inside. The inside is a little bit smaller than that. So let me put back. Okay, and this one is for locking mechanism, and it only locks in one direction. So this is the only lock. In this model, the trimmer is in the front, so that's how you get the trimmer. This model, you can adjust the speeds with these 2 buttons. So let me show you. The speed is less, okay? The speed becomes more. So that's how you do the speed. So there are a couple of things that show here. This one is definitely for the battery. When it flashes green, it means that you have battery, but when it flashes red, it means that you have only 2 shaves left, 2 5-minute shaves, like basically 10 minutes of charge left. Okay, this part flashes in red. This is the replacement head sign. So whenever time comes for you to change the head, it will flash, but you can disable it through this hole. Okay, you can disable it through this hole by a needle or something. Okay, and let's see, what is this one? This one also, this one I'm not sure it's battery or it just shows the battery. I'm not sure what this one is, but it looks like it's battery, because with the battery, these 2 only are the ones that show the battery. Okay, so this again, this didn't come with a stand, but you can charge it this way. So let me see if I can put this here on the stand. No, because of the shape, I don't think because of the shape it can go to the stand. No, it doesn't go to this stand. But remember, both the models have these 2 prompts. So these are for the cleaning station. So even if you don't have even if it didn't come with the cleaning station, you can still put them in cleaning station. Okay, so that's pretty much about it. Let's talk about the specifications and comparison. Both of them, actually, let me tell you that not only me, any male person in my family uses Braun, and not only these shavers, but also I have their toothbrushes, and definitely you cannot go wrong with German engineering. So why did I upgrade? The first question, why did I upgrade, is because the head, definitely after 6 years of use, I've been having this for 6 years. The head is, I don't want to say it's dull, it still works, but it's not as sharp as before. So if I wanted to change the head, I had to pay like around $70 on Amazon. So I thought like it's more economic wise to just get the new version and experience it. And also the new version comes with a stand. Okay, as you can see, and the stand is pretty much sturdy. Okay, it's very, it's very difficult to move it. So this is one of their improvements, I think, the stand, because both of these models were not coming with the cleaning station, but this one comes with a stand, which is a very good thing. So the other difference that I really and as you can see, so I have to tell you that you could see that I unboxed two, and in the meantime I bought one for a friend of mine. So I actually bought three, one for myself, one for my cousin, and after my friend saw that I have this, he asked me to buy another one for him and see if it is working or not, and then send it to his location. So that's what I did. So I just want you to know that I trust this brand, okay? I don't say anything that I don't trust. I'm not just advertising for nonsense. So, okay, the first improvement I think I talked about. So both of them give you nice battery lives, 60 minutes. I shave 2 times per week. Each time takes me around 6 to 7 minutes. So I get 10 times of shaving with each of them. Even this one, after 6 years of use, has absolutely zero problems in terms of motor or in terms of battery. And both of them are fully 100% washable. So I always, after each battery cycle, I wash the whole thing. So as you know, it's very great with water, so no worries of that sort. Okay, let's talk about the other differences. So the improvements, as I said, was the first thing was the stand. The second thing is heat dissipation. I think they have done a very great job in heat dissipation. Not that this one is very hot, but maybe it's because it's bigger. I'm not sure. The head is bigger than this, so it is less warm. It's less warm, and definitely it is sharper, but it's not an improvement. It's just because it's new. So this one, when it was new, was as sharp as it is now. Okay, the differences. So this one, I would say the trimmer, you need to put some time to get used to it. Honestly, I like the trimmer on the 7 model because it's easier for you to get used to it when you want to just, line your trimmer. It is a little bit harder, particularly when you do it with your face. Okay, it's a little bit harder, but you will get used to it. Okay, if you're a Braun fan, you will get used to it, okay? Sorry. Both of them will give you close shave. Like I want to say that I like this one, but not much of a big difference. So you can go with either one if you want a great close. Both of them, as I said, are great machines. Okay, but remember that this one is dry, and this one is dry and wet. So you can do it with foam or under shower. This one is only wet. Okay. I think there is one. Okay, remember that if you want to charge it, like after you wash, if you like get the machine after you wash it, the full machine, you have to just make sure that these two parts are fully dried before putting them on charger. Okay, the rest doesn't matter, but these two, because they contact with electricity, so for your safety, make sure that these are dry. Okay, now I think I've talked about oh, and the other thing that I think I mentioned it once before, the other improvement, as I said, is this stand, which is very, very convenient and clean. So when the charge is done, usually after 1 hour, the light goes off, both with this one and with this model. Okay, and with this model, so let me just show you. Okay, so this model also, you see, as soon as the lights go off, it means that the charge is done, but no worries of any sort for overcharging. These things will never overcharge. Okay, so okay, now I think I've talked about both of them. Now let me quickly go through some of the complaints or concerns that people have about basically Braun machines, both of them, like this one and this one. I noticed top 3 complaints. The first one was that they don't give you a close shave as close as a razor. I just don't understand how close a shaving should be for some people to call it close, right? You don't want to remove a layer of your skin. So in my opinion, this is not valid. Like, yeah, I do agree that there are some stubborn hair under my chin and other places of my face, but with a little bit of patience and, you know, some passes, some extra passes, you can get them cut as well. So it gives you close shave. I just don't understand. The second complaint that I noticed was that they throw hair to the sink and dirtify it there. Yes, that is true. Well, first of all, let me tell you that the Series 9 does it less, does throw hair less to the surrounding than this one, than the Series 7. And I think it's because of it's because of the difference in size of the head. However, for me, that's not an issue because I always clean my sink. So again, it is a personal opinion, okay? Or if I am really like obsessed with cleanliness, I can go directly into the bathtub and do my shave there, okay? But with regards to throwing hair, yes, both of them throw hair to the sink. The third one that I noticed, apart from closeness and throwing hair, is that it irritates skin. Now, I want to say that if you have a very oversensitive skin, my first advice is I highly recommend you to visit your dermatologist. Actually, my dermatologist was the one who introduced me to foil shavers. He said that because I was taking a medicine called Accutane. In Iran, we called it AC Notren. It is a very heavy medicine for removing acne. I took it for 9 months. And it was made in Greece, so the AC Notren or Accutane, I'm not sure what's the generic name, but anyway, I took it and all my acne is gone. Now there are a couple of traces on my face. There's no acne itself. So my dermatologist said that the best shavers for me is not a razor but a foil shaver like this one, okay? So from then on, which I was a teenager, my first Braun was Series 3, then this Series 7, which worked for me for like 6 years, and now this Series 9. So what I was talking about is, even if you rub your hand against your face, you would still feel some irritation and some warmth, okay? So you cannot just blame the machine. This thing this thing has 40,000 RPMs. Anything that moves will create heat, and that's why I say heat dissipation is so nice in here. So for me, yes, it does a little bit, not irritation, a little bit of, I would say, I am still comfortable with it because I have I don't have a too much sensitive skin, and for me it just gives me, I don't know how to say it in English, a very subtle, very subtle feeling of burning, which after I shave, I always wash my face, so that feeling goes away. And if I'm honest, when you buy these things new, for example this one, if you push too much to your lips, it might bite you. And there were a couple of times, I remember even for this one, that in the beginnings when I didn't know and pushed it too much, I felt a little bit of blood on my lip, but that was not because of the machine. That was because I pushed it so hard to my lips, okay? And so you shouldn't push this very hard on your skin, okay? Apart from that, I really don't think if this causes irritation. For me, it didn't cause any sort of skin irritation to the point that I say, okay, I don't want to use this machine anymore. Definitely the irritation and the dirtifying stuff with the safety razor is there as well. Okay, there. So for razors also you have to use foam, and those also will make things dirty. And also I have cut myself with razors. So anyways, my advice is, if you want to do the best close shave with these ones, always do it after taking a shower, because when you take a shower, the different parts of your skin, the cells, um, get more open. The like the holes or the things that exist in your face gets wider, and the hair becomes stiffer, and it's easier for the machine to pick them up. Okay, but you can do it even before, so it is totally up to you. And the fourth complaint, somebody in Amazon said that this part comes off, or the other parts, you know, the button comes off. I really don't know how people use their devices. Like if you use it in a very, you know, careful manner, I'm wondering how the person could take this part out on Amazon. Like it's really, these are German engineered, and like I don't know why, but because my, again, as I said, my father used to have like a German made machine for 30 years, shaver, and it worked. It was a rotary shaver. I don't like rotary ones, but like now he's got a brown one. But like I just don't understand how people use. So it is all up to your use. For example, in another review in YouTube, I noticed that the person says that this is wobbly, and as you can see, it is. But you have to make sure where you put it. So for me, I put it right on my desk. Okay, I don't want to put it in the bathroom, because I believe there are, you know, bacteria and stuff. So I put it on my desk and I leave it there. I know that it's in a way that my hand will not touch it this way. But if you want to put it in your bathroom, make sure to put it in a corner, okay, somewhere that there is like a corner like this, so that you don't touch. Okay, but yeah, I mean, in terms of being wobbly, it is. Okay, so that's about it. And about the, okay, now there's one thing remaining about the cleaning, I think. I'm sorry, one thing I forgot to mention is, let me just remove the two. Okay, I found the cleaning of model Series 9 to be easier than the cleaning of this one. Okay, this one, I'm not sure why. Again, both of them you can clean well, but this one has more flat areas. Okay, so cleaning is easier. Okay, so that, again, it's my opinion. It's up to you. Okay, so okay, so that's about it. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm gonna put a sample shaving that I had with this model, so that you see. As I said, it takes me like 6 to 7 minutes, and I am overall very, very, very happy with the product.